Hey guys, I'm just trying to record some audio here, although depending on how shaky and bouncy the video is, we might include it. I just finished playing Panzer for about 2.5 hours and had a really excellent time with it actually, and my friend Peter Gade from Seattle walked me through 3 turns of Scenario 3, which is the scenario that I've been playing recently, and it helped clarify a significant number of different issues that I had with turn sequence and spotting and the rules and things like that, so I was really pleased. The game, I would have to say, without exception, the game is full of delicious choices, and all of those choices all harken back to something that touches reality in combat in Second World War, whatever the case may be. There are some unusual concepts in terms of the initial spotting phase that you go through in the opening of a turn. That all sounds a little weird at first, but it all works out. And a couple other things that I thought were unusual. The whole concept of penetration almost seems like it doesn't matter, because even though you do penetrate a unit with a particular round, you may not do any damage, because there is a chance, only 1 chance in 10, but there's a chance you may not do any damage. So that's a little curious to me. But nevertheless, overall, like I said, we played these 3 turns. It's a meeting engagement. Battle of the Bridges is what I called it, where you're trying to control a fort and 2 bridges, and there are about a dozen tanks on each side, and we got to shoot at each other. He blew up. You learn very quickly about the fire effectiveness of machine gun fire, general purpose fire, which I'd not been through that exercise yet. I was actually quite dreading it, but makes sense and works and is very effective, which we then contrasted the effectiveness of shooting at things in the open versus shooting at things that are in full cover in a stone building, and we really saw just the immediate difference there. It's excellent. The line of sight rules, excellent. The process for actually shooting or firing your tank or your AP capable weapons, although there are 2 or 3 steps to each shot, they're all worth doing. Even the variable damage roll is actually kind of cool, and I think it's particularly cool because it saved my ass. What would have been an automatic kill ended up saving me having a penetrating shot against with a T-34 shooting at my command tank. Now, the command rules are also really good as well. They have a very nice flavor to them, and it's pretty straightforward. You count up the number of units you have, and then you count up the number of that will then give you, based on your veteran rating, whether you're a seasoned or novice or accrued or whatever the categories are. I can't remember. I don't have the forms in front of me. But and then you get a number of command points, and that allows you to place a number of command chits. Very, very effective. So if you have a stack of tanks and you want each tank to do something different, that's going to be 3 command chits potentially. So you have to make some choices. And you also have to make choices about your play sequence, because electing to fire first means that you will move second, or if you want to move first, you need to let the other guy shoot first. I paid the price for that in one turn. So all in all, my initial wariness has been replaced by some relief, and I think that the overall combat system and the movement mechanics and the spotting and the line of sight stuff all work and gel together really nicely. So I'm particularly excited about playing a game by myself solo now that I understand the rules, and I'm going to spend less time goofing around with the rule book, which is where I would say my biggest issue is. I thought I'd be excited about a rule book that was written in play sequence, but the way this is structured and formatted, it really is an added level of complexity, not complexity, but added level of situation that I wouldn't want to deal with. Trying to find things is a challenge. So that in of itself was annoying. Most of the time, our downtime was thumbing through pages trying to find where a specific rule was, or trying to do lookups. Even though there's an index in the front, it's by topic. Sorry for the bounce here. It's by topic, but it would be nice, I think, perhaps to have a keyword index of some sort, or I think they need to use just a PDF lookup version of the rules, and just be able to search for what I'm looking for that way. But anyway, all in all, fantastic, amazing Vassal mod. I encourage you to play on the Vassal mod. It's superb. All right, gotta go. And so just another note I do want to add to, that I'm excited about adding in artillery and air into the game, and spoke with Peter at length about those two topics, and we'll see how they all play out and how much that changes the game. So we'll see what impact that has on the play. So I just wanted to mention that too.